Man.
What up? What's up, YouTube? It's your
What
boy.
was wrong with y'all last week? Wilson, what?
He beating up the hat.
Y'all better get this shit together next week. We got Denver. Peyton Manning will eat y'all asses alive. Get this shit together, okay? We ain't got time to be bullshitting around. Eli, you looking stupid. DJ talking about your Down syndrome ass. And Philly won and Denver won. All these motherfucking teams won and we looking stupid. I talk shit for nothing. Shouldn't even be wearing this damn hat. Well, fuck, man. I love y'all. Shit.
7 touchdowns.
Get this shit together, all right? Okay, no, I'm just playing, man. I had a little moment, you know, with my squad. You know, we played the worst out of all these teams, so whatever. We gonna get to week 2.
We're gonna get to the picks. I know y'all seen at the beginning. I posted the results of week 1. So we're gonna go ahead and do week 2. As y'all see, we're gonna probably be beefing come Sunday.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So I know I ain't matching. I just wore the hat for the video. So I know some of y'all like, he got on motherfucking red with orange. Yeah, I just wore the motherfucking hat. Anyway, I'm just playing. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead, man, get into these picks for week number 2. All right, so first game up is New England and the Jets. I'm going with New England. We know Gino had a good week last week, and New England, they kind of, they almost lost to Buffalo. It was scary, but I think they'll make the proper adjustments, and I think they'll be ready to go against the Jets.
I picked against New England last week, and I almost won. So, I'm going to go again against them. I'm going to go with the Jets again. I'm gonna see what they do. Hopefully they can get this win, but I think they can do it. I think they may be able to win this game here. So I'm gonna go with the Jets on this one.
You can do the next one. We'll just take.
Well, my phone. Oh, never mind. All right, cool. I thought it had froze on me. All right, the next one we got St. Louis. Oh shit. Damn. Well, yeah. What's the next one?
Oh, the next one's gonna be St. Louis and Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
I got Atlanta again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Atlanta this week. I think they're gonna be able to bounce back from the game against New Orleans.
They should have won, really, but you know, New Orleans played good.
And the Rams, like I said, they had a good game last week, but this game's gonna tell a lot. You know what I'm saying, about them and what they're gonna do this year with this game right here. But I don't see them getting past Atlanta. I don't see Atlanta dropping to 0-2. I don't. Because if they do, shit.
I gotta go with Atlanta just because I know Steven Jackson. He gonna do his thing against his old squad. So, and then you know, Julio and I don't. You know what? Did Roddy White, was he playing last?
Yeah, he played.
Okay, because I didn't see him at all. But okay, it was quiet then. But I think they'll make some noise this week.
You ready? You still need me to call them out. Okay.
Okay, this one is difficult for me. I got Carolina at Buffalo. I'm gonna go with Carolina. Buffalo, they might give these boys a game. They're in Buffalo. So, you know what? No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. They're in Buffalo. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. I have to go with E.J. Manuel this time. Carolina, I do like them, but I think they're going to go 0-2. I got to go with Buffalo on this one.
Me, I'm going with Carolina. Because they can't go 0-2. You know, I said this year for Cam Newton, it's put up a shut-up. So, you know, they gave Seattle a pretty good run for their money last week. So, I think they'll get it done. I think they'll be 1-1 at the end of this week. So I got the Panthers for this game. The next game is this one's easy. Cleveland at Baltimore. Emotions is going to be running. I think they're going to be presenting those guys with, they're probably going to have some type of presentation for them for winning the Super Bowl. So they're going to be running off emotion. So, I mean, this game probably, it may not even be close, to be honest. I think Ray Lewis will be in the building, too. So that might give them some type of inspiration. Plus, they got to bounce back from what happened to them last week. So the Ravens will win this week.
Same pick for me, Baltimore. I think they'll win this one pretty big against Cleveland.
And Cleveland didn't show me anything last week, but the same old Cleveland Browns. So.
Okay, boy, that pick you did kind of went like scrambled. So I got my next one is Minnesota at Chicago.
Yeah, that's my next one too.
I'm gonna go Chicago. Pick Chicago.
Yeah, man, this is a tough one. This one's a tough one for me. This is real tough.
I'm going against my players that I like.
Yeah, because I'm really thinking about really pushing to go with Minnesota this week. I really am. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I know I picked the Bears last week. I'm gonna go with the Vikings this week. I think they have enough to get it done. I don't really see Jay Cutler doing too much. I mean, I think he'll have a big game, but I just think Adrian Peterson will play a little bit better. I mean, because I think the Vikings were right in there with the Lions last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm gonna go with Minnesota this week. I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna go with Minnesota this week. Okay, the next game I got is this one might be. We got the Redskins at Green Bay. Oh man, shit. I'm going with the Redskins again because last night you can tell RG3 was rusty as hell. I'm not taking anything away from the Eagles, DJ or Rob Dollar. I'm not taking anything away from the Eagles and the way they played yesterday. I just seen the rust on RG3. And as the game went along, you started to see, okay, he was getting back into that game form. So the Packers, they looked terrible last week. They looked terrible. And they already their defense is not even that good. So I can see RG3 kind of lighting them up. I can see him and Aaron Rodgers having a real good duel. I think this will be a back and forth game, but I think the Redskins will get their first win next week. And the Packers will fall to 0-2.
I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to go Green Bay. I'm going to pick Green Bay. They're in Lambeau. So I'm just going to pick them just because they're the home team in this one. This one, I'm not. It's not a firm pick, but I'm just going to go with Green Bay. I'm sorry for going against RG3 for 2 weeks in a row, but I'm going to go with Green Bay on this one. The next one, we got Miami at Indianapolis. Ooh, I'll let you go on that one.
I'm going with the Colts. I can see the Colts going 2-0. I know I said Miami is my sleeper team this year, but I don't see them getting it done. I think when it comes to those two teams, the Colts are a better team. So I think the Colts will get it done.
I'm going to go with the Colts. I'm going to pick the Colts. I think Andrew Luck, he may have a big game against this Miami defense, even though that they somewhat decent, but I think he'll have a big game. Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Oh,
next
Lord.
one. No, I think ours is kind of flipping.
Oh,
because the next one I got up is the old Houston team, the Tennessee Titans, going up against the Houston Texans in Houston. I'm gonna roll with the Texans on this one. Even though I know they barely beat they had to come back to beat San Diego last week. I know Tennessee beat my other squad, the Steelers, but I don't see them getting it done against Houston. I don't see Tennessee going 2-0. But I can see Houston going 2-0. So I got Houston.
I'm going to pick Houston just because of, the game that they had coming back. I need to look at the highlights because I don't know exactly what happened, what went on, but I'm going to pick Houston on this one.
Okay, you got it.
Let me go. I got Dallas at Kansas City. Easy. I'm going with Kansas City. I'm mad at Dallas. They whooped their ass, so I'm going with Kansas City.
I'm going with KC too. I think Andy Reid's record against the Cowboys is pretty good. And like I said, Dallas, they got to win. They've been 8-8 past 2 seasons, so we already know what teams like that do. They win one week and lose the next. So this will be the week Tony Romo will probably come out and throw like 5 damn picks and just look terrible. So I think and they going to Kansas City. We all know it's loud up in there. So yeah, KC got that game.
And their defense is up and coming too.
Yep.
Okay, where we at?
All right.
It's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, the next one. All right. We got the San Diego Chargers going up against.
I like the uniforms, by the way.
Going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. All right, DJ, Rob Dollar. Y'all got me this week because I'm going with y'all this week. I'm going with Philly. I think they look good. That offense looked awesome last night. It's gonna take a couple of weeks before anybody can catch up to them with that offense. Before it's enough tape out on them for people to catch up to that offense. So, and I really think they're gonna run. I think they'll run amok on the Chargers in week 2. So the Eagles will go to 2-0 this week.
I'm gonna go with Philly too. They in Philadelphia this week. Michael Vick said they only showed 60% of their offense, so ain't no telling what's more in store for them. Even though I talk a lot of shit about Philadelphia, but it be all fun and games. But Philadelphia, they look nice with that offense, and Chip Kelly. I think he'll have these boys, doing somewhat pretty decent for a while until someone starts to catch up with them. But as of right now, the team that they playing and up and coming, I got to go with Philadelphia. I can't pick the Chargers over. The next one we got Detroit at Arizona. My sleeper team was Arizona, but I got to go with Detroit on this one. I got to pick Detroit simply because I like the way Reggie Bush looked last week. Calvin Johnson is a monster. Matthew Stafford, I think this game right here is going to be pretty close. I think this is going to be, it comes down to the end, comes down to the wire. Because I even like the way Carson and Larry Fitzgerald look, even though that they lost last week. But I think this would be the closest game this week. This would be a real good one.
Yep. Probably end up being the game of the week. I'm going with the Lions too. Man, Reggie Bush is like the X factor for that team, and he looked great last week. So I think that they'll continue. I think they'll go to 2-0. The Cardinals, man, they'll fall to 0-2, but it's how they have those teams that are winless, and that like, man, they better than that record. But we'll see what they do after week 2. But yeah, I'm going with the Lions. The next game, pretty easy pick. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. I'm going with New Orleans. Tampa, they quarterback situation is still crazy. I don't know, Josh Freeman, he probably got maybe a few more weeks to prove himself and shit. But yeah, I'm going with New Orleans.
I got who that on this one. They in Tampa Bay. I think they're going to quiet that crowd real easy. I think this game is going to be like a 35-3 or something like that. So. All right, next one. We got Jacksonville at Oakland. This is pretty easy pick.
Yeah, so it is.
I'm going with Oakland. So that's just whatever.
Yeah. 2 points.
Yeah, they both crap. So I'm going to just go with the team that's just a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm going with Oakland. When you score 2 points and you got Maurice Jones-Drew in your backfield,
Is Justin Blackman playing, man?
Yeah, I think he played.
Oh, man.
This game really has no damn comment. So we both got the Raiders, and we gonna keep it moving. Okay, you know what? I was gonna save this one for last, but let's just get this one out the way because I know this is what y'all probably want to hear. Denver at the Giants.
We in MetLife.
The hats say it all, so we don't even need to
skip that game.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, let me let y'all see the logo.
Y'all already know who got who in that game, so you know.
Can't brag too much because you know got that ass spanked. But
yeah, I mean that's all we can really do is just break it down. I mean, I think Big Brother's gonna go in there and show them what's up. That's just me, but y'all already know who we got, so we gonna keep it moving.
Everybody gonna pick Denver though. Just by the way we played. Denver. Okay. All right, next one we got. We might be on this one for a minute. San Francisco at Seattle, and they're in Seattle. I'm gonna go with Seattle. Now I ain't gonna. I'm gonna go with Seattle. I'm gonna pick them. I wanted to pick. This is a. I won't feel bad if I lose this one because I do want to pick San Francisco, but they're in Seattle. I like Sherman and those big old secondary that they got, and I think that they could contain Anquan Bolden. I don't think they can stop Frank Gore, but they can contain that passing game. And Kaepernick won't do what he did last week with those 3 touchdowns. He won't do that. So I'm going to go with Seattle.
For me, I told my brother I knew I was going to do this. I did have the 49ers, but I'm going with Seattle. Simply because they're playing in Seattle. And nobody's really beaten them there. Like, I think maybe they've lost 1 game there since Pete Carroll's been there. And probably even before that. So I think Beast Mode will be out. They will score more than 13 points.
Watch out for Marshawn Lynch.
So I think to see the 49ers, they won't do what they did last week. I'll tell you that. Kaepernick, yeah, he will be getting hit this week. So, but I think Seattle will pull this game out. And I want to say, I think San Francisco struggles against Seattle anyway. I'm not sure if Seattle took both games last year or one. They at least took one, split the series last year, but no, I'm going with Seattle. In the next week, Monday night game, the Steelers at Cincinnati. See, and it's the thing when you do like 2 squads, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all try to clown me on that, but when they're both playing good, it's easy. And
I mean, you see me, I've been picking against Carolina for 2 weeks in a row.
I mean,
so man,
you know what? I'm finna shock the shit out of y'all, man, because I think Andy Dalton's gonna light their ass up. I'm going with the Bengals, man. I know y'all right. Oh, you ain't no true fan. I am a true Steelers fan. You
remembering the bet. You gotta
exactly. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go with who we think is gonna win the game. And I know some of y'all probably think, oh, well, you supposed to think your team gonna win every game. Come on, let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real. I'm going with Cincinnati, man. Pittsburgh looked terrible last week, man. And they lost Marquise Pouncey. And they lost Redmond. The offensive line still ain't blocking. Like,
against Cincinnati's defense,
they're not gonna get it done Monday. No. I think Pittsburgh's gonna take them a while. Like I said, maybe mid-season they'll turn it around. But next week is no. Cincinnati will take that game.
I got Cincinnati. That's Monday night game, and they're in Cincinnati. And I think A.J. Green will light them up. You see what he did to Tillman, and they were kind of going back and forth. So, name me a corner on Pittsburgh that you think can contain this freak of nature right here. Even though Andy Dalton throws to this dude like 50 times, but I just don't. If Pittsburgh win this game right here, that'll be the shocker of the week for me. Like, that'll be a big, big shocker.
that'd be a more shocker game than if Jacksonville would have beat Oakland. That would be okay. But Pittsburgh, they come out and win this game right here, man. That they need to shock. Do something. They have something. Something has to click with these boys.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, do I want them to win? You're fucking right. I want them to win. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but like we're saying, you know, we're picking. You know, we got
a bet going.
Yeah, so I mean, I gotta go with who I think gonna
win this
game.
Of course, we ain't gonna pick against our true squads, but you know, you gotta think sometimes.
Depending on who they playing and how they played the week before.
And you just.
Cause I tell you guys right now, I can't see, but I don't even know if I'm gonna pick the Broncos every week. It depends on who they playing. I don't know if I'm gonna pick them every week, but you know, I know they're not going 16-0. You know what I'm saying? But
I wouldn't mind taking that loss every week, at least one for my Giants. You know, if I'm gonna pick them every week, so if I take that loss, that's just okay. Whatever. But these other games, I'm like, okay, we got bets going on.
Yeah.
I got some reps on the line, got me a hat on the line. So, you know, it's all fun and games.
Yeah.
Man. I like that we doing this. We get to talk a little smack. DJ be texting you about 40 messages at one time or whatever. So, I've been getting text messages from everybody this week. So, I guess I take the week one of the heat. Y'all gonna get y'all time. The Broncos gonna get their time. New England gonna get their time. So
yeah, I had a 50-50 split. Well, you know what? The thing is, no, I really didn't, because none of y'all said shit after last Thursday, except for DJ, because we was pretty much texting throughout the whole game. But soon as them Steelers lost, oh yeah, y'all blasted me for that. But it's all cool though. It's all cool.
I know. Kid always was talking about, oh, Shaq, why he picked the Bills over the Patriots? That game, you seen why they almost had it, but giving the ball to Brady that late and he driving them boys down the field, it's like no chance. It was you already knew it was ball game. Then it was like they're not stopping Brady not late. Like no, it's nobody will. Not even. I hate to say it, but not even my squad can stop Tom Brady when it's coming down that late like that. Him and Eli to me are like the best at that. So it's just it wasn't happening. So
Peyton's the best at it in the regular season.
That's the game I wanted. I wanted Buffalo to beat the Patriots. I'm like, okay, EJ Manuel, he's gonna do his thing, this boy, but Tom Brady had to show that boy what's up, show him how to win games. But good. This is gonna be a good pick 'em week right here.
Yeah.
And week 3, I see some of these games already right now. I'm like, woo. It's gonna be some nice ones. So I see it now. It's gonna be some real nice ones here.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll be back on my squad next week, even though they playing a pretty decent team next week. I'll be picking both my teams next week. I'm already looking.
I'm gonna call it now. Week 3, the game of the week. I'm not gonna pick who's gonna win, but the game I think is gonna be very good. This may shock some people, but Detroit at Washington. That's gonna be I think that's gonna be a close game. Come down to the wire.
Mine's is gonna be. I think for next week, mine's is gonna be the Thursday night game.
Kansas City,
Philly. That game got storylines out the ass. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be a good game for next week.
Detroit and Washington, that's a game I'm gonna look out for next week. But we ain't on week 3, we on week 2. So I'm gonna stick to week 2. So hopefully I can get on top this week with my picks, man. So
if y'all guys didn't see the stats at the beginning, at the end of week 1, I'm 12-4. My brother's 9-7. DJ is 10-6. So
is that the records our team's gonna have?
That's what I was thinking.
I mean,
I was like, that's crazy.
It's cool with me because if John's going 9-7, we get in the playoffs. We've won Super Bowls before like that. So I mean, that's just me. It's cool with me. Whatever, fine, whatever.
But man, we gonna get out of here, man. We know this video running long, so it's your boy ATH the Great, man. Hashtag number 18. We out.
Holla at your boy.
Peace out, y'all.
Money. everybody's gonna pay.